dragon shall rule again.
Hey, all my tots out there, this is Sekzey Potatoe, and you have just arrived at Sekzey Potatoe's School for Tiny Tots. And today we are going to start our guide for the maps. We're going to do map guides. And just so you all know, this is a video series for all those who feel like they might be nubs or new to the game, and they want to be pros, and they want to know the basics of the game. So this is what those are for. And we are about to play some Dragon Knight. Yeah, thank you so much, announcer, for helping me out there. But as you can see right here, this map is completely based on the Dragon Knight. Now, the Dragon Knight, this map is really focused not as much on team fighting, but more on doing really well by yourself and in groups of 2 or maybe 3 small groups, because the objectives split your groups up. You have a southern objective, a moon shrine, and a top shrine in the north, the sun shrine. And so you're usually gonna have like 2 people up here, 2 people down here, and then a 1 person in the middle trying to protect just in case they get the shrines activated. And what you want to do in this map is to activate these shrines. You want to activate both shrines to activate the Dragon Knight, and then you can click on him, and whoever clicks on him will become the Dragon Knight, gain new abilities, pushing potential, and able to kick heroes across the map. Pretty much do whatever the freak you want. So we're going to run on in here into this yellow circle, and as long as you're standing in the circle, the bar will move towards the filling up complete with your color, which will most likely be blue. Once it is completely blue, you can then leave. It will give you some vision to see if any other heroes were there that were going to come in and try to take your shrine. So we're going to head on top here, be all fancy and jump over the bush. Oh yeah! Oh, here we found a enemy Jaina! Now, as you can see real quick, the bar in the middle is not moving. If 2 enemy heroes, or you and an enemy hero, are on a shrine in that yellow circle, it will not move either direction. But we're just going to push Jaina out real quick because we want the shrine. So now you can see as I'm on it by myself, the bar is moving up. We're able to take control of the top shrine. Give yourself a pat on the back, Tot. You just succeeded. We're now going to come here to the middle of the map where the Dragon Knight is now clickable. Oh, he tried to deny me. That is an important thing. If an enemy teammate comes up and hits you while you're trying to take the Dragon Knight, it will cancel it. So fight off those enemy teammates, right click it, a little bar will fill up. Once it's full, you are now the Dragon Knight, which you can do this flame ability called Flame Breath. It does initial damage and then damage over time to anyone standing on it. Also, if this hero is really getting in your face, you can use the W Savage Charge to boot him all the way back to his base. Make sure that you can have free reign to push the towers. Now, the Dragon Knight also has a passive that increases his structure damage by 2 times the original, and it makes it so he does 50% less disable durations on himself. In other words, if we were going against a Brightwing or something and got sheathed or stunned, it would be 50% less of a duration. But as you can see, we can just decimate this entire wall with the Dragon Knight. Jaina's trying her best, but we are just making sure to get her out of town every single time and just pushing with ease. The Dragon Knight is very, very, very good. Also, another thing to note, the Dragon Knight only lasts about a minute, a little bit over a minute, and so you have to use it efficiently and effectively in the amount of time that you are given. So now we'll be flying over before the shrine spawn to make sure we take use of the merc camps. There are 5 merc camps on the map. There are 2 bruisers at the top middle of the map, 2 siege camps below those bruisers, and then 1 bruiser at the very bottom. If you didn't see, I was using my mouse over there to circle on the map. So we're going to go over here and try to take these merc camp. Oh my gosh! The enemy team is actually trying to take it. We're going to bully her out of here, and we're going to take this for ourselves. Oh, she's still here. So if we can take these mercs, it would be perfect timing. Oh, perfect. Yeah, get her out of here. So you really want, when the shrines spawn, as they just did, you want to try the best you can to push the lane or to get some merc camps, because then that will be able to put some more pressure on the enemy team to defend their towers rather than to contest this particular shrine. So this lane is going to push hard. We're able to come down here, have full vision of this lane, to see if there's an enemy coming down. As we can see, there's a Jaina. Ow! She hit me, so we're going to be able to see if she's coming in. Throw a little hammer out there and be able to take that shrine, no problem. We're going to get the Dragon Knight again really quick. And some things to remember is when you are the Dragon Knight, your main job is to punt heroes out of the way to make sure you can push as far as possible. You're just trying to distract while you're in there beating the heck out of these fountains as well as the keep. Now remember, if you get hit by the keep, it will reduce your attack speed by 50%, so it's going to be a lot harder to push. So you definitely want a creep wave with you or some more teammates to help you out. So when you're the Dragon Knight, you're focused 100% on pushing, but don't kill your Dragon Knight by rushing in 1v5 just to get some pushing done. Make sure you stick with your team. And if you are on the team that gets the Dragon Knight, but it's not you, you want to go as soon as you can to the Dragon Knight to assist it in pushing a lane and driving out heroes. And before this one dies, we're just going to punt out this Jaina right here. So those are some really good Dragon Knight techniques that you can use on this specific map. And when the Dragon Knight blows up, it will do a slight mini stun and a knockback, letting you the chance to get away and successfully escape before being killed during your push. 5 heroes that I think are really good for this map. Really, it's any hero that has a global presence or any hero that can control an area by themselves or with the help of 1 or 2 other people. So Falstead is the first that is really good. I can show an example right here. Let's say we were bottom, but all of a sudden the top shrine is under attack. We can use his fly ability to fly all the way up to that base. He has a global presence, that way we can fly from objective to objective. Also, Brightwing has the same thing where she can port to an ally, anyone on the map. Abathur can shield anyone on the map, and he can use his mount ability to burrow to any part of the map. That is a little more risky play. And then the other 2 heroes that really come to mind are Gazlowe and Zagara. Gazlowe because he can set up turrets on that shrine objective and defend it really easily. It's Zagara because she can spread the vision of creep and really defend that shrine objective by herself. Sometimes you get put in the unfortunate situation where the enemy team gets the Dragon Knight. Your main goal is to kill that Dragon Knight. Remember before when I said the worst thing you can do with a Dragon Knight is just run in and die really quickly because you didn't have enough teammate help? That's exactly what you want to do if you are going against a Dragon Knight. You want to focus all of your abilities on killing that Dragon Knight, and if you stay behind a wall, he cannot punch you. So that is one good thing. Oh, that is another good thing you can do if you have a hero that has a blink or a little dash like Vala or Zeratul. You can dash right when he charges you, and it will make it stop the charge. Right there, I didn't dash, but he was able to charge me. So those are 2 really good techniques. He pushed with his creep wave. That way he's not getting slowed at all by the keep's ammunition. But the Dragon Knight is a really fun map. It takes a lot of skill because you're... And there is the slight damage and mini AoE stun that we talked about earlier. So definitely stay away from the Dragon Knight if it's about to die or run out of time. But the Dragon Knight map is a lot of fun. It takes a lot more solo / 2-man team skills. And really just remember to get those shrines. But also to focus those merc camps before shrines spawn. And even sometimes during the shrines so that you can distract your enemy team and get those shrines for yourself. Thank you all so much for coming out and checking out this map guide for the Dragon Shrine for Heroes of the Storm. And I just wanted to say thank you from the big old Sekzey Potatoe Heart, which has so much love for each and every one of you, my tots. If you liked what you saw, please like, comment, and subscribe, and let me know what you want to see in these more basic guides, as well as in my series for the more advanced builds that I will be creating. And remember, all you tots out there, don't forget to eat your tots for breakfast, lunch, and dinner, because it is the nutritionally balanced part of every meal. And just know that there's a ton of love, again, from this Sekzey Potatoe Heart for each and every one of you. Peace!